Welcome to Work Trains. I'm Joey, and it's a new year. So, one of the things that I want to do this year is finish my classic space collection. I'm probably going to also get through Blacktron 1, which is unofficially called Blacktron 1, but it's really Blacktron. And then there was a second release of Blacktron. I'm pretty close to getting all the Blacktron, the new Renegade sets coming out real quick. I already did a video last year, just a little bit ago, on the vintage one, and then we're going to compare the two once the new one comes. But I'm going to start with my classic space. I have a whole here's the list of classic space sets that I still need to get. Now, as you can see, I got several of them here, and as we go through the year, I'm going to check these off. We're using Brickset here to keep track of the inventory. And one of them that I'm missing is this set here, 14-1, as it's numbered on Brickset. I believe it's numbered the same way on Bricklink. This is a little bit of a controversial set as far as, I guess it's controversial. I asked my fellow A-Fools what they thought, but the set, this is the set. It's these 4 figures. And this set came out in '82. And unlike the Blister Pack 0014-1, which is listed on Brickset, that came out in '79. And I believe, that was 2 yellow minifigures. So, yellow spacemen, basically the naked spacemen. So the controversy comes down to, is this a complete set? I don't have the box. The box is going to be impossible. I've never seen one for sale. There was probably no instructions, which is kind of my hallmark for owning the set, right? You got to have the instructions and the pieces. I have all the pieces. In fact, I think this matches, if you do the count, that's always a thing. Brickset, Bricklink, and Lego very seldom agree on what the piece count is, and very seldom does Lego does it really make sense what Lego puts on there. So it's all about how you count the minifigures, the wheels, the tires, what can and can't be put. I think this one. What's this one say? Let me look at it real quick. I got it right here on my phone. 24 pieces. Yeah, so I think there's 7 in each minifigure if you count the tool. So 4, that gives you the, it doesn't give you, 14, 20. No, it doesn't. It still doesn't come out right. I don't know. So what do we got? Leg, torso, that's 2. Head, helmet, that's 4. 5 with the air tank, 6. 12, 24. Yeah, it does. Wow. Okay. Yeah, those guys right there. The ones I have, these are all vintage as far as I know. The gold is not really good on the one red one. The others, I'd say they're probably 75%. I'm calling this 14-1. I have all the pieces. I will continue to look for a box. A sealed box would be awesome. And I'm sure if somebody has a sealed box of one of these sets, it's unobtainium. This was in a catalog. As far as I know, that's the only picture that we have of it is the catalog picture. So it could have been like a service pack bag. And you know what? Was there a service pack that had these that's under another number, and this is just a duplicate number of some kind? That's the other part, right? Is this numbered 14-1? Well, okay, so in the catalog picture, it's got a 14 for the part number in the picture. And it was $3.50. I'd buy these for $3.50 all day long, by the gross, if they were the classic Lego Space people. Okay, so that's over this hump. Now, there are, 12, 13, 14, and 15 are the blister packs. And there are 2 classic space people in each one. I think it's each color, yellows, whites, reds. I don't remember what the others were. I'm sure there's pictures flying up here right now showing you. Those are going to be harder to get. Well, I don't know if they're going to be harder to get. I've still never seen them. I think they were Canadian only, possibly Samsonite Canadian. It would have been the right time frame for Samsonite Canadian. These things are also going to be unobtainium. We do at least have pictures of the packaging of those, so we have photographic evidence that they exist. Am I ever going to get them? Probably not. Am I always going to be on the lookout? Sure. Will me making this video help my cause by decreasing the price? No, it will not. If somebody will have one of these, if one exists and somebody has it for sale and they see this video, they're going to send me a notice and say, I got one. I'll sell it to you for $1,000. I'm not paying $1,000 again. So yeah, the year of 2025 is the hunt for classic space. I know it's a Brick Trains channel. We're going to do trains. There'll be trains. We'll do trains. The train layout is right there. We're going to do more trains. But I want to complete my classic. What is classic space considered? I think it's up to about 87, I think is where it goes. The problem with the classic space is if you just click on classic space, like on Brickset, and sort by classic space, it doesn't show the bundles. So there were a lot of sets that these little small sets that they would sell like at the department stores, like a Kmart or something. And they were shrink wrapped together, usually on a box or a piece of cardboard with the boxes inlaid, and they were just shrink wrapped together. It was a special offer kind of deal. It was just a good way for them to sell multiple sets, especially these small sets. Those also are very hard to get sealed. A lot of those I have, if you count the fact that I have the smaller sets. Some of those sets in those bundles only came in those bundles and are extremely hard to get. Like I was saying, the Brickset list doesn't necessarily show them all. I have a query that you can build on Brickset that pretty much shows everything that I know I'm missing in that time frame, because Brickset doesn't necessarily have everything listed under just space. So if you did space prior to 87, when they stopped calling it classic and switched over to, what was it, Futuron next? That doesn't even really get stuff, because like I said, those bonus packs are in a separate category. They don't consider them space. And that's fair, because some of them, there are some that have like a single space vehicle in them, but then they have a castle vehicle. I think there's a M-Trons, and they just kind of really got mixed up in the later years. So, all right, this is my 14-1. My red and white classic space with their 2 wrenches and 2 walkie-talkies. I'm not sure how the walkie-talkies worked in space because there's a vacuum there. It wouldn't work. Not with their helmets on anyway, or out in space. But it was cool, and I liked it, and we all liked it when we were kids. Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, please click the like button. If you like the channel, please subscribe. If you really like the channel, try our memberships. We call it the passenger list. It's where everything's happening for behind the scenes on the Brick Change channel.